when you think of the media, I'm sure you think of, protecting corruption and how all you want is to just have biased journalism, and biased information. And when important things are happening, you'd rather be distracted by things that don't really matter. No, of course you don't feel like that. But unfortunately, this is what the media has become. And recently, I came across a very interesting theory by somebody by the name of Noam Chomsky. Yes, am I saying that right? Yes, I am. And they kind of have a theory as to how the media has become a mass machine, as they put it, and what the real, I guess, motives of that might be. So basically, I've decided that I want to break this whole thing down because it was just so spot on. I feel like Noam just nailed it on the head, and I want to discuss every single point. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do 5 different videos talking about this, one each for each point, and kind of get into the importance of it, because I really feel like, as you guys know who've been on my channel, I talk a lot about the media and how problematic they've been and what a big role they've played in so much of the corruption that's gone on in the world. And as I said, I'm going to need to research into it, and guess what? That's what I've been doing. So if you want to be here for that, if you're enjoying my vibe already, and if you want to hear what I got to say, then please subscribe. Please comment you guys' thoughts about the media, anything you guys want me to look into. I'm going to be making another whole little separate playlist. I like a little playlist for this as well. And obviously like the video. But what we're going to do is we're going to get straight into the number 1 point, which they were talking about, which Noah mentioned, which was media ownership. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've done a whole video separately discussing who owns the media, but spoiler alert, there are 5 companies who control the majority. I think it's 90% of the media, at least in America. And according to Forbes, these five companies are the biggest media companies in the world. So essentially, all these people have to do, if they want to do anything, is come together and be like, hi, yeah, I want to do this, and it's going to benefit you as well. Is it going to benefit me? It's going to benefit you. Oh, okay, let's just agree what we're going to put out there, because we've decided that journalism and critique, which by the way was why the media actually started. The media and TV and news was actually, well, not TV necessarily, but the news was to give you the information about what's going on. The information about what's going on. And a big part of that was that, and when I say information, sorry, it's important that I mention that it's unbiased information about what's going on. But also the media / the news have always been the entity that kind of freely critiqued the government and things like that. So it's actually extremely important for the media, for us to understand what the media was supposed to be and where it is now. And that's why I'm doing this series, and that's why I'm making this video, because I've realized that so much of the world, so many of the things in the world are swayed because of the media. And that's why I really love this work that Noam did specifically, because I think it highlights to us how important it is. People say stuff like, oh, what you watch affects you and all of this, or like your eyes are the gateway to the soul and stuff like that. And I think there's even a Bible verse about that. But people don't really put that into action, because if that's true, then I think we should all be paying attention to who and what is running a lot of this media and TV and things that we're watching, and if they are actually doing what we think that they're supposed to be doing. And I'll just let you guys know now that they're absolutely not. What they absolutely are doing is kicking out journalists, critical journalism, real journalism. What they are doing is manipulating it, and how they are being able to do it. Stage 1 is based on the fact that they are owning all the companies that run it. And I'm going to be talking more and more about this, because the thing is, guys, as consumers, I don't think we always like think about the power that the people we're consuming products from actually have. Because if you're a consumer, for example, very simple, if you're subscribed to somebody's channel, if you're subscribed to my channel, it means you're consuming my content. It means that whatever I'm saying, it will probably actually, based on the fact that your subconscious mind is always taking in whatever is happening, right? So subconsciously, it would enable me to have an influence over what you're thinking. And this is how we derive the term influencer. So why are we not seeing that the media itself is an influencer and therefore should be treated as such? In the same way that you would say, if there was an influencer who you felt was wrongfully influencing people, obviously you would choose not to take influence from them. So all I'm saying is let's use that same logic, which is very good logic in my opinion, and let's turn that over here to the media, because it's very sketchy to me that there's just 5 of them companies who are currently controlling 90% of the market and have their fingers in the rest of the 10% anyway. And there's a very, very few amount of media outlets out there today with very small followings who are actually just giving out even just unbiased information, let alone the other side of the story, which is what's supposed to happen. So if you're interested to hear more about this, please continue on. I'm going to be continuing with all the other 4 points that Noah mentioned, because I think they were absolutely amazing and are really going to help us all to understand in a lot more of layman's terms, like what's really going on in this media world and why we should be very careful. So if you would like to see that, please subscribe, of course, and check out the playlist. Please let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below, because I'd love to hear what you guys think. I always love to hear what you guys think. Y'all know that by now. And obviously hit the like button as well. Other than that, God bless you all, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.